Thank you. Thank you. And gracias from Arizona, as we say. Thank you also to the CWA Arizona team, who has been always amazing and a supporter of the working people of Arizona. You know, we talk about Arizona as this mythological state that's been turning blue as if something had just randomly happened. What nobody wants to talk about, no one wants to give credit for, was the fact that labor is what made Arizona bluer and bluer and had done it over 10 years. It was CWA that was hitting the doors in 2010 when nobody thought that Arizona would be a state that would be blue or pro-worker. That CWA still kept hitting it in 110-degree weather every year in and year out, right? And so when we talk about the success of Arizona, we need to not allow them to disassociate the fact that the only reason Arizona is where it is because unions like CWA kept on investing in Arizona. And I'm not just talking about, you know, in the theory of money, I'm talking about actual man hours, staff hours, women hours, hitting those doors. Because I was hitting those doors with the Paul Castanedas of the world, the Oli Bejeranos of the world, people that are stalwart leaders of the union movement nationwide were back in the day hitting those doors hard. And it does matter. You know, yesterday I was reading that our plan to deal with inflation, this is the geniuses that we have nowadays, is to tamp down labor wages. That's how we're going to deal with this. We have the highest corporate profits in 50 years, and we have the highest labor wage increases in close to 15 years. So the way that everybody here in D.C. is thinking about it, dealing with the inflation, which is a problem, it's the workers making too much money that is the problem. Like, what am I missing here, right? Isn't this like the whole goal of, you know, the American dream, is that people are supposed to make more money? So we have a big brain economist looking at corporate profits being the largest in the 50 years. Finally, the middle class is making a little money. Okay, inflation comes with it, I get it. So the decision is we shouldn't deal with the corporate profits, we're going to cut the wages of the working man and woman. That's the solution. And let me tell you, the scary part is that's a solution that both a lot of Democrats and Republicans agree on. Right? This is not a Republican thing. I wish it was, because the Republicans are fucked up. I get it. You all get it. We all understand. But at least on this issue, we have a unified problem where they're identifying workers as making living wages as the problem. You even have the CEO of Starbucks 2 days ago complaining that he doesn't want a third party dealing with his people. Are you somebody's people? No, you are your own people. Nobody owns you. We have to remind that. So my point being is this. We're here for a reason, and you are here for the reason. The reason is right now because if you are not here lobbying D.C. for working class people, for middle class jobs, for respect, for dignity, there is no other lobby. Nobody is paid to come to work for working class people. No one comes here to talk to members of Congress for working class people, to increase your savings, to increase your dignity, to actually have some type of honorable retirement. There is no paid lobby for that. Let me tell you, there's a lot of paid lobbyists that will gladly advocate for bringing inflation down by cutting wages. There's tons of lobbies for that. So thank you for being here, because what you do does matter. It mattered in the past. It mattered now, and it's going to matter in the future. Because at the end of the day, the history of people has always been they always go two ways, and it's unfortunate that this is true. Number one, you will either be working for somebody at the most minimal wages that they will try to offer you, and this has been true since the Middle Ages, or number two, you will organize to give yourself a decent wage, a decent life, and a decent retirement, because you don't get that by accident. We don't get the middle class by accident. We don't get You don't get middle class by accident. You don't get democracy by accident. You don't get to continue both by accident. And if there's a key to all of those, the key to all those occurring and continuing to occur and continuing to pass on to other kids, to the American legacy of a middle class lifestyle, the only way it actually does happen is with strong unions, with strong members, keeping pressure on the politicians. So please keep up everything you're doing. It does matter. Thank you to my Arizona CWA team. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Even when they're hard on me, I know where their heart is. But we can't continue the way everything is going now without your help. There is a fight that's happening right now. There's a fight that's going to continue to happen right now. And if we don't have unions and strong unions in the fight, we will lose. We will lose what we understand. And I'm talking from the extreme in terms of even democracy, in terms of just you're purely the right for even to unionize, and even worse than that. So please stay in the fight. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys soon.